I've got a mold and a plan tonight. Colors swirling in the fading light, a little clear.
Hi everyone, welcome to Pour Resin with Love. My name's Tina. Today I will start my contribution to a collaboration called MIDSUMMER FANTASY. This is run by Tracy from Mini Scenes GB. So there will be a playlist in the description along with everything I used today. So I'm just going to start off. I've got some JDICTION 1:1 epoxy resin. I have done 300 mils, but I've split it up just because of the volume, and I'm only adding black to all of it, so that won't make any effect. So I'm just going to go ahead. Room, house garden, fantasy garden. So I've got here the mushroom house. I have brushed it with Let's Resin chrome powders and Let's Resin chameleon powders, and then the brown was a one from Decorum. So yeah, so I've got some mushrooms, if you can see them. I've got a tree stump and some little hedgehogs and the mushroom house. So I'm just going to pour these and then I can get on with the next stage. So I'm just going to pour this from high. I will stop so far and just give it a little bit of a squeeze just to make sure we can try and eliminate the bubbles. Oh, look at me, I ain't put my gloves on. Bear with me. I'd got some on, but my finger went through them, so I took them off and then that was it. Just pop them up. That's better. And let's just give that a little squeeze, just make sure it's into everywhere. I have done this mould before, and it tends to be, if you're going to get bubbles in it, it's usually in the rim of the lid. We'll take extra care with the rims. Just get a micro brush. Always take the end off. Don't like with the textured end on. I've covered about everything on there. Let me just wipe that bit to the side. And I'm just going to move this over. If it needs topping up a bit, I'll do it in situ because I need this area to work in. Right. Now for the lid. There's two window parts in this, so it's easier to get bubbles in it. Oh God, knock my own jug. I never cease to make a mess. Just spread like this, and then I'll use what I've got in the other cup. Look at me. Honestly, it'd be nice one time to just do it without making a mess. but I don't actually think that's possible. That'll do it. I'm not going to disrupt anything else now. I'll just scrape off the rest after. Right, so I will be back once I've moved these, and we'll get on to the next stage, which I'm looking forward to. Use a different media. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Bye. Hi again everyone, welcome back. Right, I'm going on to the next stage. So I've got some polymer clay here. I have to think what it was though. So I'm going to make, for my project, for Midsummer Fantasy, I'm going to make a footpath. So the nearest thing I could find was that, but I thought, well, it kind of looks like crazy paving. So I'm just going to roll this out a bit. I've got a bit of corn flour so it doesn't stick, and I'm not doing it on silicone. Oh my god. Well, that wasn't the best idea in the world, was it? Greaseproof paper moves too much. Oh well, I might do. No, I'm just going to have to go with on silicone. That was not a very good idea at all. Just put some. Whose bright idea was that? Well, at least you get laughs when you come on the channel. But, you know, I'm so new to this, and just want to kind of get it so it might fit in that mould. It was I think that mould I got for wax melts, so there was all different types in there, but I just thought, oh, it might be ideal for this. So you just pop that in there. Didn't know whether to cut it so it hadn't got the edges on, the sides on, but I just thought, well, no, let's just go with it. We'll cut off them bits in a minute. Just want to be able to press it down to get the impression of it. Well, that's the idea anyway. I mean, I could have put the tools. God, it's blowing a gale here. I could have used tools to mark out the. Oh no, I'm quite happy with that. Kind of goes with it. Just take off these extra bits. Oh, that was great, Tina. Not the best idea in the world, but I don't need all of that anyway. So let's just go with that. Sorry if I've gone quiet, just concentrating. I know, who'd have thought it? Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It'll do, it'll do. Take off the damaged bits. When it comes to editing on these quiet bits, I'll fast forward because you don't need to see it all. Well, I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to cut this one down so I haven't got that lump in it. Like I say, I don't need massive amounts. Just take that off the back. Yeah, so this collaboration was organised by Tracy at Mini Scenes GB, so it should be an amazing collaboration. Lots of people doing lots of different things, from painting to sculpting to resin, key rings, magnets, jewellery. So it's anything to do with summer and fantasy. So my understanding of that is like mythical and anything like that. So I thought, right, I love my mushrooms and fairies and things like that. So I thought, right, why not? Just turn that over, join that up a bit. And this will go in a preheated oven for 10 minutes or thereabouts. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So that's my pass done. Next I want to do a couple of bushes. I ain't got a clue how to do this, but do you know what? Wing it, Tina, wing it. So yeah, this polymer clay was from the range. I think it was 12 colours in a pack, just that size each one, and they were £2, but one pack had one piece missing. So I got that for £1, and then there was 50% off. So yeah, it cost me hardly anything. So it was a really good deal. I ain't got a clue how to do this. Let's just mess about a bit. They ain't got to be very big. I'm going to put it along the fence, so I'm guessing, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Right. Can anybody pop over and help me? Right, I'm just going to fast forward this, or I'll be back once I've figured this bit out. I won't keep you hanging on again. Right, I'm back. Right, do you know, like, if you're doing something fantasy, it's your imagination, a dream fantasy. Well, close your eyes for just 1 minute, and when you wake up, you're going to imagine you see 2 bushes. But it's perfect for me. Right, here I'm just going to make some leaves, or attempt to. Probably not that big. Not that wide, I should say. I don't want that many. Welcome back, everyone. Right, so these have cured, so I'm going to start on moulding this. Oh, they're cute. Little mushrooms. And there's one. There is one little hole in there, but I'm not fussed. Right, here we go. Oh, how cute is he? Little hedgehog. That's one. There's the other one. Let's have a look and see how this turned out. This is the tree's trunk. Oh, that's cool. Little tree trunk. Let's move these bolts out of the way. Right, now we go on to the mushroom house lid. Oh, that's cool. It's dyed me mould, the red. That's really good. Love them chrome powders. Yeah, love that. Right, and now we've got the bottom part of it. if I remember right, this demolds quite easily. Yeah, it's funny, it's just where the red chrome powders have been, it's stained the mould. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I've got one little hole. But yeah, pleased with that. How cool is that? Yay! I'm chuffed. Oh, and with the leftover black, I put a bit of purple paste in, and I did a little teddy bear. So yeah, I love that too. Right. I've got to mix up some resin for the next part, so I'll do that rather than you having to watch me mix it up. I'll do that and I'll be straight back. Okay, thank you, bye. Hi, welcome back everyone. Right, I've mixed up 100 mils, 100 fluid ounces, or I don't know what it was, 100 fluid ounces of my JDICTION epoxy resin. And what I've done is I've got my tray, and I'm going to add to the resin green alcohol ink. I only want the green, you know, colour of green, and can't find my normal pigment. I think it's rolled under my desk, so I'll just add some to that. It's only to give it the colour, so it's not going to be opaque or anything. It's just that I'll be it's to give the effect of grass, really. Have got some what do they call it, flock, to put down as well. But yeah, I've got lots of little elements to this, but some I'll be adding now into this resin, and it'll be setting in the resin. I've took one of my gloves off because I need to deal with the fiddly bits. Right, so I'm going to pour some of this over the tray. See, it's a nice colour green. Looks like a snooker table. Scrape that all in. I don't want it full to the top because I've got to add stuff to it so it'll overflow. So that's pretty much how I wanted it, so it's perfect now. Let me just get rid of this. Right, so I'm not overly bothered about bubbles or anything because that'll be the bottom of the tray anyway. What you're seeing now is going to be the top. Let me just go around with this a little bit. I think this needs filling up. I'll spray with some alcohol. Just to get any that's risen up. Alright, so I've got my mushroom house, and that's going to go in the corner there, just like that. I have got pavement, but I won't put that on until it's all set in place. Right, and now I've got some stones, and because it's fantasy and everything, they're all little gemstones, so you've got lots of different tiger's eye, quartz, pink quartz. Yeah, there's lots of different ones in there. A little bit of amethyst. Yes, lots of different ones. I'm not sure of all of them. I think there's blue topaz. So the only thing that I'm worried about staying up is these. Might do. I'll put some flock in front of it in a bit. Right, so I'm going to drop these stones into here. Doesn't matter how they go. I used to be crazy on my crystals. Well, I still am. I've still got a nice collection of towers and amethyst slices and geodes. I've still got my healing crystals. So I still like them, but I don't buy them as much as I used to. And I gave loads away. So just get these in there. And like I said before, I think I've mentioned it twice already, this is part of a collaboration called MIDSUMMER FANTASIES, and it's organised by Tracy from Mini Scenes GB. So there'll be a playlist in the description, so you know, give that a watch and give everybody a like, comment, a follow if you're not following them already. Right, now I've got my tree stump. I didn't realise them two bits. I thought it was like roots, but it isn't. It's little mushrooms. So that'll go there. And then we've got, because I've got to leave enough room for my path, because it'll just sink if I put it in now. Let's put the flock down and then I can put it over the top. So this is flock I've got. So it just looks like grass mountain. So I'm just going to sprinkle that all over. Like I say, it doesn't matter about it being mixed in, because it's just going to look like grass. Like I say, some of it I can't do until it's set, but you'll get the general idea of how it's all going to look. I love this stuff.
I've got a mold and a plan.
So that piece in first. That piece onto it. Now it might sink anyway, but I just have to come across that. I think I've got that all right. Maybe it was that way, yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. And into those I will place some mushrooms. Got all different size ones here. These were a bargain. I think they were £1, something like that, for the bag full. We'll put some of these on afterwards once it's set as well. Just put a few in for now. Yeah, because they're just going to sink into the resin. So that's all I'll put in for now. Like I say, I've got lots of bits for the last bit. I've got some flowers, some leaves. I've got my mushrooms to add in. I'll try the one in there now. Just stand it up in that corner. Sure there's all resin around it. Yeah, I think I should have left that till after. See if that sinks all the way down. What I'll do is just poke that down there a bit. I'm just winging this really. I feel so disorganised now. I know how I want it to look in my head, so hopefully if it comes out anything like that. But my God, I'm making a mess of it. So I'll just add some more onto there. So if it does sink, it's not going to sink completely, she says. Right. Let's just see how that does. It's not the be all and all of everything if it sinks and until this is set, and I'll be back. Okay, thank you, bye. Hi everyone, I'm back. So I think it's looking super cool. I did put a couple of little butterflies and a couple of dragonflies and a little frog on the stones. So yeah, Andy moulded it. I expected to lose loads of the flock, but no, because it wasn't filled up completely, it kind of gave a lip, so it's keeping it in, so that's good. So the last bits of this is just adding final touches to it really. So off camera I added some little flowers to the leaves that I made out of clay, so I've got these to put on. That one. So let's get them on. Try not to, I've still got blooming green dye and flock under my nails. So let's pop that there. I am going to be doing a bit of UV with some of the bits because I want to, so like there, I'm going to put little hedgehog, but it'll kind of fix down that tree trunk a bit. can put my lamp over it afterwards, my main lamp over it for a little bit. Right, so on my log I'm going to put another little frog. Pop them on there. Just holding that for a minute. Right, let's see. Now where do I want him? I think I'll have him just there. See, I might put a bit of glue on there, but I might UV resin, because it'll go down to the other part of the resin. It's only just to start it off. I will give it a final blast, and I know it's not going to get, because of it being opaque. Right. Do it so I can see some of the UV. Sorry if my hand's in the way, it's just how it's got to be. Bum, bum, bum. Falling out my fingers, and now it's stuck to my finger. Oh, shite. Excuse my language. I'll bleep that out. Coming down a little bit. Just remove it. Tiny bit more on there because I can just cover the leaf with it. Just get another split. What I'll do is when I come to edit, I'll fast forwards so you don't get bored and this video doesn't go on forever. I can do little bits of and there we have it, all done. Just try and pick this up without destroying it. But there we have it, my fairy fantasy garden. Right, give the playlist a watch, it'll be in my description below. I hope you enjoy everybody's contribution to the collaboration. Thank you, Tracy, for doing this for everybody. It's been real fun, especially for me, trying something totally out of my comfort zone, but I've really enjoyed it. Right, glam pics will follow, and thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much. Bye.
I've got a mold and a plan tonight. Colors swirling in the fading light. A little clear, a little gold above. I'm gonna pour resin with love.